take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the California Golden Bears, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. This is a squib kick, picked up by one of the up men. Tackle made out at the 40. That's a good return. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Let's it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Brought down quickly, but it's a big game through the air. Spot the ball at the 45. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Toss play, running right. He gets loose. When they're finding some space there, that's a solid gain on the ground.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Brought down, but he's past the line of the game.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Receiver left alone. Easy completion. Finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a 1st down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Can they punch it in or settle for a chip shot? 3rd and goal. Big moment early in the semifinal game. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
But to cap off an opening drive like this on a 3rd down touchdown pass is such a satisfying way to start a game. The offense has set the tone. Now, bring out the defense. It's their turn.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them better.
Football comes out. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place, just the right time.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Now here he goes. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll take off from deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. A deep shot right down the middle. Caught at the 30, still running. Look out, he's loose. Touchdown, Golden Bears, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kick is a sweep kick. Take him at one of the up now. They get him down to the 33 after a solid return. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. They're going to run it here. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. The sure hands. It's Parker. And runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Solid gain on the play there. Wiped out by the penalty flag. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. The first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. And the single back takes the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. That's reeled in. It's Owens. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. With the catch, it's James. The Golden Bears keep the football on the move.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
With the catch, it's James. It's a solid game to pick up the 1st down on what will be likely the final play of this 1st quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We reach the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Misses the receiver. Incomplete. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Back to throw again. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Cal. They finish off the scoring drive. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. He's brought down to the 37 after a strong return. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Hill. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
What a move, breaking ankles and still going. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
Fresh set of downs, 1st and goal. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking for a man. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, LSU. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And knock through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's tackled at the 25, the same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Breaks into open space. The wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Pressure is coming. He's hit just before the throw. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
On the run here, lets it go. Off target with the throw, incomplete.
Man, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. But that was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
And the Golden Bears will have to kick this away. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. And here's the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Handoff to the back. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Hands off to the left. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down here for this offense. Here comes a handoff. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he'll set up to throw. Lets it go quickly. Caught on the outside. It's Parker. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
You've seen you're able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Getting set. Here's second down. Tailback takes the handoff again. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. And the timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Snags the quick throw. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
And here's the handoff. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. 3rd and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Tigers. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On first down, it's play action. Moves out of the pocket. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. And is picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, I feel like the quarterback just stared down his intended target, brought that safety who's sitting back in cover 2 right over to make that interception. I'm putting that one on the quarterback.
So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. He missed it. Off target that time. And lead remains at 14 after the miss. Heather's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. take off from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13 on great field position to start the drive. So California's offense back out on the field now. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitching catch. The Golden Bears will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made by the tight end. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Looking to throw again. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
That's caught. It's Hunter. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Spinning out of the tackle. The game was enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
I think that's really good recognition there by the quarterback and offensive coordinator. The defensive lineman, they go with the touch pass, and the execution is solid. They'll reset the downs after picking up the 1st.
He escapes the pocket. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Makes the catch. It's Owens. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. Caught in the backfield. It's Owens. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down. And the Golden Bears come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Nice execution here for the 1st down, and this is what they like to do. Doesn't necessarily have to be.
He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. They get him down to the 33 after a solid return. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's an out route, the catch made, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Powering through. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. They'll try the left side with a toss. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. He's going to hand this off. And that run produces a decent gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Here's the second down play. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? We begin the quarter with a crucial play, often setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. A bullet, but it's incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Makes it look easy. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Cal's offense back out on the field now. He'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Makes the grab. It's Hunter. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
The Golden Bears have 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback dropping back. Grab down the middle. It's Owens. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Offensively, you get to the 4th quarter, you're down in a game, you're thinking about vertical shots and getting out of bounds to try to stop the clock. If I'm a defensive coordinator, I'll give that up all game long. Short little routes, tackling them inbounds. Let's keep that clock moving.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's running out of time here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
This is what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught over the middle. It's James. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Bringing pressure. They're trying to use his legs here. Cannot escape the pass rush there. Brought down for a short loss. And the Golden Bears hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
You know, I would have thought they might have taken a break after this sack that they've given up. But here they are, ready to go again at the line of scrimmage.
The pass rush closing in. Gets the ball off Hazen's head, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Defense is coming after him. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After the miss, they're still down by 10.
Oh, my gosh, he had it right on target. Unfortunately, he didn't quite have the distance. That hit right in the middle of that crossbar, and they miss out on 3 points.
Working clock with the ground game. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Now, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and its running back and just keep working that clock.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. 2nd down after that previous play. There's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, this is a huge 3rd down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
They bring him down just short of the mark. It's going to be 4th down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the coverage team able to bring him down. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. He finds some space. And when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the wildcat look.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because you can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. Going to have to go back to the drawing board.
Breaks into the clear. He's at the 50. He's past the 30. Crosses the 10. And he's into the end zone easily. But this might be coming back. There's a flag on the field. To take the long-distance touchdown off the board, back them all the way up. We'll see if that haunts the offense. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The game makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage. And I think it's...
And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. On 1st and 10 here, we're going to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
These in-breaking routes can be tough on these receivers, sometimes worried about a big hit from a safety or a linebacker. Definitely not focused on the football here, or he would have been able to bring that one in.
Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And that last pass falls incomplete. That will do it. Game over.